Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to dive into a really touchy topic in the Zelda world. How many times was Link engaged? We met Princess Ruto, a bratty Zora girl, when we saved her from Jabu's belly in Ocarina of Time. She was super demanding, easily offended, and totally ungrateful. Link, being the nice guy that he is, saved her despite her behavior. In the end, Princess Ruto gives Link the Zora equivalent of an engagement ring, making Princess Ruto in Ocarina of Time Link's first engagement. About Link being engaged is in Breath of the Wild, when Link's memories show us how deep of a connection Link and Mipha have had since childhood. Later, we learn that Mipha made Link's armor by hand, which in Zora terms is a sign of an intended union. Mipha's love for Link is apparent, and the memory of them is heartwarming. If you've never seen the cutscene between them from Breath of the Wild, I encourage you to watch the next couple minutes. It really is a beautiful scene, and it really gives you a deep understanding into what they really had between them and why Mipha would have thought that they were going to be getting married. But this makes Mipha his second engagement.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
And here's where we learn that the armor was actually an engagement, and that Mipha's promise to always heal him didn't stop the day that she lost her life. She continued healing our Link using Mipha's grace. So as I said, this is a touchy subject because I know many of you are asking, what about Zelda? Now, our girl Zelda became a dragon for Link. She gave up everything to restore the Master Sword so that Link could come back one day and save Hyrule. And what follows in this next clip is easily one of the most heartbreaking things. It gets me every time I see it. Does it get you too? Because it really is heartbreaking. If you haven't seen this, where she turns into a dragon, and I hope I'm not spoiling anything for anyone, please watch the next few minutes.
Is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Minoru, I'm counting on you. Link, I will restore the Master Sword for you. I will care for it until the time comes. I will pour my sacred power into it. It will be the weapon that defeats the Demon King.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
You must. Protect them all!
One scene in Skyward Sword is really worth another look. If you never paid close attention to it, I recommend you do so now. It opens with a breathless, anxious Link rushing to get to Zelda to awaken her. As a weak Zelda awakens and Link helps her down the stairs, we notice that she's in what looks to be a wedding gown. They hold hands and they exit the room and present themselves to everyone as a couple. Could this have been some kind of foreshadowing? Were they letting us know that they were intended to be married at some point, or that they were married? What do you think? There's another scene in Skyward Sword that might actually tell us more than all of the other scenes. And that's the scene where Zelda and Link are discussing their connection. And Zelda says she wants to stay here in Hyrule. She doesn't want to go back up to Skyloft. And she asks Link if he plans to go back to Skyloft or stay on Hyrule. He doesn't answer. But what happens after that is actually more important, and I think tells us more. Because you see their two loft wings fly off together into the sky as a couple. And I would like to believe that that signifies that Link and Zelda do end up together in the end. Although, I have to say, I do love Mipha. She's adorable, and I wouldn't be mad if they ended up together. But Zelda has always been his partner in one way or another. So you let me know what you think. Is Link a ladies' man, or was he just willing to do anything to save Hyrule, even if that means marrying, well, several times? Let me know in the comments. Have a great day.